This is great snow for making snowballs. I'm Alex Joyner, pastor of First United Methodist Church here in Charlottesville, and I hope that you're someplace warm. I hope you have power. If you don't, please let us know. I know that this has been a rough couple of days for folks, even though we might have appreciated the beauty of the snow. Hard to believe that it was only a few days ago we were up on that portico in almost 70-degree weather having our portico cafe. This is the midweek update for January the 5th, our first update for 2022. You'll see lots of announcements in our midweek update this week. One thing I want to lift up is that we have had great response to our appeal to help refugee families coming from Afghanistan to resettle in our community. We have enough people in our core group now to help 2 families, which is great. The big challenge that we face at the moment, though, is finding housing for those folks that is adequate and affordable. The minimum requirement for these families is 2 bedrooms and $1,500 or less per month in rent. So that's what we are looking for. Also realize a lot of these families don't have any credit history, so that's another challenge that they face. If you have connections, if you know somebody who has a house or an apartment that might be able to work within those constraints, we would love to talk with you about that, and you can contact Jim Berlin or the church office to let us know. This Sunday is Baptism of the Lord Sunday. We'll be rolling out a new vision that we are going to be introducing over the next few weeks, and inviting you to hear about what that is. Also in the afternoon at 3:30, we've got the undecorating party to take down the decorations we've had for the season. Hanging in the Greens is a much more interesting name for putting things up. We don't have a good name for taking things down, but it should be fun. I hope that you'll be there. And I hope that you'll pay attention to the other announcements that are there as well. Right after this, you'll hear the stewardship moment that was filmed by Tom and Joan Ashley, and that is the final one of our series. We had our celebration Sunday last week. If you haven't gotten your pledge in and would like to, we're still accepting those. You can bring those either on Sunday or mail them to the church office. In the meantime, God bless you, stay warm, and hopefully I'll see you on Sunday. God bless.
Merry Christmas, and my name is Joan Ashley and my husband Tom, and we're here to tell you why we give to First. We became transfer members in 2012 when we moved to the Charlottesville area, and when we had been living in a rental that year for just a month, we came across First. And we came for 4 Sundays. And we actually found a faith community that we felt was a home for us. And this relates a lot to our theme of the Advent season, coming home. And when we were deciding to move to Virginia, First was paramount in our decision making because we knew that we immediately had a faith community to come to. And when we first came back 6 months after our initial visits, people clapped during the 9:45 contemporary service. So to feel that you're remembered and cared for, and now we share that with our family, and to be able to bring our grandchildren to church with us is very important. And throughout our years, they haven't been many, we've come very close to the fellowship and the missions that First provides for our community and our parishioners. And by giving, we support that to continue. I think we take for granted things that we get used to in our lives. And I think through the pandemic, it was troubling to think about losing First and losing its important community missions. And so I think during the pandemic, it made our ties to First even stronger. And we realized the need for giving to keep First going.
Well, I think John said it all. And I think it's very important that we all realize just how valuable our pledges are to keep not only the physical structure going, but all the missions of the church and everything that the church is involved in, and it's all a part of us. It's part of our fabric, and without it, I think I would be lost, and I think that's exactly where we're coming from.